What is the obsession and the love for wacky politicians? That's what I want to know. Well, why are people so just in love with all this wackiness? What is it? Have we all just given up on sense and think, let's just live in a wacky clown world? Well, actually, I think that is exactly what's happened. But it is. It's like, I mean, why do people love Donald Trump so much? It's because he's completely wacky, and like a lot of stuff that he says. It was more about the stuff that he says rather than the stuff that he does. That just gets everyone, you know, just worked up into a tiz, and it is hilarious. Admittedly, I think it's fantastic that he's president because it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's totally. It's just, you know, obviously it is annoying how everyone goes on about it, and the way they talk about him being the worst thing since, oh, God knows, the devil is insane and annoying because it's like, yeah, he's just a wacky guy. But it is interesting that people love these wacky people, and it seems, you know, although Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, like AOC. All right, I'm just gonna call her Cortez, right? I hate that AOC thing, and I hate saying her full name. I'm gonna call her Cortez. She's wacky as hell. I mean, she's absolutely wacky. She's insane. Look at her. Just look at this photo of her. I mean, I mean, they've. I just found this one of Trump looking quite old and mean, and Cortez looking up, going, but she's terrible, and she is wacky. Like, you know, she's out there talking about, you know, the world's gonna end in 12 years time, like, just like what, you know, just saying whatever comes into her head, going, oh yeah, you know, I went down the migrant center and there's people drinking out of toilets, then are posing in photographs, crying over stuff that isn't even there. She's just continuously saying wacky things. Like, she is proper wacky, like, and people love her. Like, and she's a lunatic. She's just basically a lunatic. She's more of a lunatic than he is. He's just like got this whole troll. He knows how to play this. He knows how to play the media. He's very cunning with that way. You know, he knows how to get attention, and he loves it. And she loves attention. And she like, I don't know if she believes half the stuff that comes out of her mouth, because she's got herself, like, she's gone from working in a bar to earning whatever it is. It's a pretty good deal becoming a politician in America. I don't know what it's like in the UK. Which is weird. I should know more about that than America, but you always hear about how much she earns a year, and it's like, what? You earning that much? Like, it's a pretty sweet deal. What do? You sort of just go places, cry, get photos taken, go, oh, like, try. I mean, you know, there's so many things about her, and people just love her because she's wacky. Like, the other side, you know, the opposing side, just can't get enough of her because she just says lunatic things. And then her own side love her as well, which is more worrying. It's obviously is people going, oh yeah, that's brilliant, that's great. The Green New Deal is fantastic. And it's like, no, this is some wacky nonsense. Like, all of this stuff is really wacky. She's a very wacky person, like, not in a good way. Like, she's sort of dangerous, more dangerously wacky than he is. Like, he's wacky, but and people love it. They love it. Okay, yeah, I just love people talking absolute nonsense. I just love nonsense. You know, you don't hear about any politicians these days where you're like, oh, they're all right. You don't hear about them, and there probably are some all right ones, but we don't. People aren't obsessed over them. Like, no, the person I want to look up to and I want to follow is a wacky lunatic. That's what I want. Look at Jeremy Corbyn. He's an absolute bozo. He's a lunatic. He's a wacky lunatic. And everyone's like, Jeremy's amazing. Jezza. Oh, here he is. Look, he's going to introduce the Foo Fighters at Glastonbury and talk about socialism. It's like, he's a wacky motherfucker. Like, it was cute. It was cute and funny at first. He was like, oh, this is kind of cute, this old man with his silly, wacky ideas. But now it's like, oh my God, if this guy gets in power, it's absolute lunacy. No. Like, this is a far worse thing to happen to any country than Donald Trump is him getting in power. That's facts, man. Because he's a fucking, like, this is a wacky guy, but he is a wack. Like, I don't know if he believes half the shit that comes out of his mouth, Donald Trump. He just loves saying it. But Jeremy Corbyn actually does believe this shit. And it's like, oh, but Cortez, I don't know if she believes what she's saying or not. But she is, you know, she's a poser, and she's an attention whore. That's the best way to describe her. You know, it's just all about her, like you see. So she's obviously quite a narcissistic person. So you got two narcissists here, and people love them. Like we like wacky narcissists. That's it. We want wacky narcissists, please. That's what we want. You know, we don't want people of real substance. You know, we don't want people who can do stuff. Just some wacky bastard, please. You know, who says some wacky things. Go white supremacy. Migrants go home. Like all this stuff's like, yeah. We just want people that say wacky statements all the time. We don't really care about substance anymore. You know, that's been played out, hasn't it? Substance. What do you want substance for? What are you going to do with your substance, huh? How's that going to help you? Huh? What's that going to do for you? Substance. Please, with your substance. No, we want wacky lunacy, please. Just wackiness. I mean, there's other wacky. I mean, Boris Johnson, he's a wacky politician. He's wacky as fuck. And people loved him for years. I think Boris is great. He's wacky as hell. He's this buffoon lunatic just walking around going, you know. I mean, when he was mayor of London and they had a, what was it, a fucking, remember when he parasailed in or something, or he was on a zip wire outside the National Gallery or wherever it was, like standing on top of a plinth, the people's plinth, and you had these Union Jack flags. Like, this wacky motherfucker is gonna be like, he's gonna be Prime Minister. We love him. Like, what? This wacky bastard's gonna be. I mean, it's bad enough he's mayor. He's gonna be Prime Minister. He's wacky as hell. And I have said it will be funny as fuck if he becomes Prime Minister, because you're just gonna have a wacky Prime Minister. We're in need of a laugh, because Theresa May was just dry, you know, just so dry. Her and Jeremy Corbyn, those are the most dry, boring people. You're just like, oh, shut up, you two. You're so dry. So it will be good on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's like, oh my god, he is wacky as hell, and people love him because he's wacky. You know, look, we've got to stop making these people celebrities now, because they are. She's a celebrity, he's a celebrity. Like then they act like celebrities as well. You don't go on a zip wire with your flags unless you think you're a celebrity. I mean, you don't go to Glastonbury Festival and have a little chat to the crowd unless you think you're a celebrity. Do you know what I mean? You don't be Alexandria Cortez. You don't be Cortez, act the way you do unless you think you're a celebrity. It's just this fucking celebrities. These just wacky celebrities pretending to be politicians. It's like, oh my god, what's next? What is next? What have you got for us next? Who can possibly be next? Who is it? Like, let's out wacky the people. Bernie Sanders is pretty wacky too. He's a wacky guy. You know what I mean? Ken Livingstone, first mayor of London, he was wacky as hell. We should have seen the warning signs. People like these wacky lunatics. Oh, he's funny, isn't he? He's wacky. It's like, right, do we need these? Do we need these whack jobs to be in charge all the time? Or to be doing stuff like she? I mean, what does she actually do? I don't even know what she does. And she's so high profile because she just says wacky shit. That's great. Like, I don't know. It's like just some sort of can we have like a grounded, you know? I mean, you look at how people loved Obama because Obama was so just, you know, people just licked his balls, going, "Oh, he's so cool. Oh, Obama's so cool. Isn't he cool? He can play basketball and dropping a mic. Oh, he's so cool." He's a fucking mass murderer. He's a lunatic in his own way. But he was just. But everyone thought it was okay. It was like, oh yeah, because he talks smooth, you know, good charisma, and you know, it like wouldn't say boot or goose. He always said the right thing, and always cried at the right time, and raised his hand like, American people. And he's like, but he's just fake. He was just a fake. You know, he got a Nobel Prize for doing nothing. He was just a fake. He was just a typical fake politician. You know. And then people are like, we want people who are just honest to say it how it is. And it's like, well, we haven't really got that. People just say stuff. Just go, fuck it, I'm just going to say this. You know, you haven't got the real thing yet. You know what I mean? It was like we lived in this time of just being, just being sucked into the aura. Like, just being in awe of just this fakeness. These big, charismatic politicians were just fake. It was just fake, and you knew it was fake, but it was like it felt comfortable. You're comfortable with the fakeness, and then people thought, "Fuck it, let's just shake things up a bit." And now it's like everyone's terrified. And I was like, "Yeah, but these people are fucking mad." There's just no balance. You get complete fakery or lunacy. You know, you either want to live, you you know, you're living in the Matrix and you're like, oh, this is alright. This is alright. I'll just pretend everything's fine, even though behind the scenes, you know, Obama's like this great person. Oh, we love our president. He's amazing. Whilst, you know, millions of people are getting drone striked. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Like, watch me play basketball with Little Wayne. Oh my goodness, really? Let me fist bump Jay-Z a second. How many people you murdered today, Mr. President? Shitloads. But let's look cool with each other. Fist bump, bro. Like, you know, do we want that? We don't want that. We don't want that anymore. But we don't want the wackiness. Like, where's the balance? Where's like someone who's like got integrity and isn't just a complete loon box? Do you know what I'm saying? Someone who's just absolutely, you know, yeah, just powered by wackiness. Like, I worry about people who like her. Like, oh, she's amazing, she's great. I said, have you heard what she says? She just spews drool, and she's got that annoying voice. She's like, I'm just this wacky bitch. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And she's wacky and she's fake. It's like, we don't want wacky and fake. Like, non-wacky and fake was bad enough, but wacky and fake? You can't have wacky and fake. You know? And that's what you're getting. Too much of it. It's too much. Oh, look. Didn't notice there was a drawer here. It's just too much of this lunacy. I just don't want these wacky people around me. You know, I just want to talk. You know, if I have a conversation with someone, I don't want to think they're fake, and I don't want to think, oh, you're a bit too wacky, you need to leave my house. I just want it to be like, oh, you're all right. You know, you're a bit kooky. You're all right. You know, my girlfriend's a bit kooky. I was like, but she's not too fucking kooky. You know, it's cute, but she's not like, you know, I don't wake up in the night and she's licking the wall or something like that and going, universal healthcare, or something crazy like that, and going, I need to stand in front of a window and cry about migrant children. Like, what? Fucking get the fuck out of my house. You know, she's cool. Do you know what I mean? Well, why we just have some cool people and shit, you know what I'm saying? This is just, it's just too much. It's too much wackiness, man. I just don't want these wacky people, these wacky loon dogs, you know? I want some normality. Where's the normality?